Hi, I'm Jess and today we're going to be doing bruises. These are a staple, get me saying the word staple, in special effects makeup. You'll see them everywhere. They're just, you got to be able to do them quick. But anyway, I thought I'd start off with something simple so that then you can learn how to do it, and then as we get into more complicated videos, it'll just come easily to you. So today I'm going to be doing it here on the inside of my arm. Don't ask why, it's just a good place. Start with getting a brush. This is a really horrible brush, it's all rough. It's a very old art brush from when I was little, when I used to do arts and crafts. But it's really useful for doing special effects makeup because everything else blends too nicely, and you don't really want it to blend nicely. Sort of destroys the point. So I'm gonna get my black lipstick. If you don't have black lipstick, you can use eyeliner, like the creamy eyeliner. You can use black eyeshadow. In fact, you know what? I'll use black eyeshadow. Get it all nicely on your brush, and then you just squiggle around, squiggle. Get some parts darker than others because you don't want it to be all nice and faded. You want it to be all different in different places. Oh, this was a really bad place to do it. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. So you can see that. Bring it out at the edges a bit, over here, out to the side, other side. So it looks a little bit like a bruise. You can start to see where it's coming. But obviously, bruises aren't just black. So then we're going to get this lovely shade of plum, which is, it's almost a shame to be using it for bruises, really. It deserves better. And we're going to use a brush like this kind of brush, and just put it on in the parts that appeal to you, really. If you're copying me, then you're doing it wrong, because the idea is you work with what looks right to you, because in reality I'm just making this up as I go along. You shouldn't trust me. So that's how it's going so far. Actually works quite nicely with my birthmark, but that's for another day. Maybe I'll do a special effects video that goes with my birthmark sometime, making it look all infected or something. So there we've got a fair bit of like purpley bruising, because this is I've decided is a bruise that's happened very recently. The capillaries have only just popped, all of that, so it's all purple and bloody. We're going to take this brush again, get this red, which is from Lush. It's a little like pot of lipstick. It's really weird, but it's really good. I've only ever used it for special effects, not gonna lie, but you can see I've used it quite a bit. So this makes a good like dappled look for those odd bits around the edges of blood, like capillaries. Oh, that's not working. Yeah, you see, even the best of us, aka me, it doesn't work for us sometimes. So then you just improvise. So you just dab it around. Make sure it doesn't look too nice. And sort of blend it, not fully, but so that it doesn't look like you've just dabbed lipstick on your arm, because obviously you have, but people aren't meant to know that. I'm really getting my squats in today, you know. I should do this more often. Now we're looking suitably bloodied, but I think this patch in the middle here is looking a bit like it's got makeup on it, to be honest, and not like a real bruise. So I'm going to get this brush again, clean it off on my hand a bit, and then put it in this yellow here. Now you don't want to use too much yellow if you're doing a very recent bruise, because it hasn't had time to go yellow really. But if you're doing an older bruise, then definitely go for it with the yellow, because it looks good. But it's something that you don't expect. There's a lot more colours in bruises than you expect. Same with cuts actually. Cuts are more surprising. So, hopefully you can see that's going pretty well. But I'm feeling like there's something missing. So, I think I'm going to go back on with the black. I think it needs some more black. Just sharpen the colours up a bit. There we go. There we go. And some in the middle here, along the bone, because then it looks more like bony. Very eloquent there, Jess, I know. So this is actually looking quite messy. So what I'm going to do is take this brush, which is a lovely buffer brush. I've got a little pot that used to be Lush product, but is now filled with baby powder, which I use for setting all my makeup, whether it's special effects or not. You just have to be careful that you don't look like a ghost, don't use too much of it. But with special effects you can use loads. Like, get a fair bit on your brush, tappity 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 tappity. There we go. All done. So that has just made it sort of sit more nicely into the skin, make it look more realistic. What you could do though, and what I'm going to do with this, is make it extend a little bit more outwards, because this seems quite self-contained and it ends quite abruptly. You don't really want that. So you can just use your finger and just sort of smudge around and out. And you can also, this is where the contour can come into use. Get your contour and your brush, and you just make it darker around the outside, just to make it more like fade in, fade out kind of thing. So I'd call that done. We've just got to get setting spray. This one's actually from Clark's. I don't particularly recommend it, but it works, you know. I just got whatever one turned up, to be honest. Spray, spray, spray. Although you don't really have to do that. If you've put baby powder on it, it's not that bad. It's only if you want it to last for a long time that you spray it. And then there you are, and there you have it. A lovely, if we can use that word, a lovely bruise. I hope this has been informative and useful. Definitely feels quite short because I'm used to just nattering on forever, but hopefully there'll be more videos to follow, and I'll see you all soon. Keep bruising yourself artificially.